tonight, and we want you to know. Again, I'm not a psychic, I'm not a medium, it just came through. So I said, by the way, I took this picture, honey. And as I took this picture, I said, can you tell me anything about this? She goes, that's my father. He's got his winter clothes on. And you see how his leg is crooked? I said, yes, ma'am. He broke his leg in an accident, which is what I picked up on. Folks, that's what paranormal investigators do. We help people. They want to know things about what's going on in their house. They call me. I make the sign, I really do make the sign of the cross. I usually wear a rosary. I say a prayer. I am a Christian. I don't mind saying that in front of anybody who is or isn't. I respect all religions, but that happens to be mine. I ask for protection every time I walk out of the house. I do have a guardian angel. This is so important to us to be able to communicate the things that we find. Again, in Mansfield, we were asked by a large organization coming up, asked us to investigate 2 buildings in Mansfield. We said we would, and we'll probably do a history in the Hans Walk up there, which is what I do. I dig into the history, folks. I find out the history of an area, and then I connect the dots. I get people interested in the history of why in the world would you want to tear down an old building? Especially if it has ghosts, because you're going to let the ghost out and come to your house. So, and that's what we do. Now let's talk about the farm a little bit. I've got 15 minutes, and Beth here is going to go like this when it's done, and she's going to go like this, because you guys want to get out on the road. You want to see the farm. I've been on the farm. I have done paranormal investigations up at the big house, and I'll tell you about that in a few minutes. I've been down at the hostel, Hostel, Hosteling International. I spelled it as in hostel, like I'm going to kill you, hostel. And I was told by Mark, who happens to be on my paranormal team, you'll meet him. He said, it's not a hostel. We're not a hostel. We're a hostel. So I said, okay, hostel. He goes, yeah, but when you say it's a hostel, Hostile, people think somebody's going to kill him with an axe. I said, no, that happened down at the Sealy Rose house. Although she didn't get killed, the parents, she murdered her parents in 1896. Tom Batchelder is going to tell you all about that story. Mark is going to tell you about that story, so I'm going to just touch on it a little bit. You're going to go up to the Sealy Rose house tonight. I've been in there, haven't investigated in there, but every time I walk in there, it's like, whoa, dude, don't eat the cottage cheese, because it's got rat poison in it. So I walk around looking for dead rats everywhere, or people. Celia has seen them there. I have felt her presence. I did take a picture on the porch up there, and we see 3 people. You saw that picture, Ginger, didn't you?
I'll verify that.
There's 3 people sitting in the chairs, right where I had been sitting. I said, holy crap. They were sitting right here, kind of like this. Hey, Annie, how you doing, babe? Sealy Rose house. Now, we've investigated up at the hostel 3 times. The Hosteling International Hostel, where Mark is. Mark is going to tell you a story. He may tell you a story about a little girl that is up there. The little girl, actually, Mark has seen the apparition, who came running at him. Mark. Jumped in his arms and went right through him. He saw her. She's been seen in the bathroom, the ladies' bathroom, but there was some guy in the ladies' bathroom. I don't know why he was up there. But he was brushing his teeth, and he looks behind him, and there was a little girl standing there. That's a little girl that is in there. Now, I was at the hostel about 2 weekends ago for an investigation. We were downstairs in the basement. Go to the basement, like I said. We're all sitting down there like really brave paranormal investigators. Sitting down there like this, sitting in the dark, just watching the dark, not doing much of anything but watching the dark. And we decided what we were going to do is just continue to sit in the dark. And every once in a while, you see on television, by the way, the television people aren't all that cool. I do more than they do. I actually wrote a book on Resaca, Georgia, an investigation down there. But we're sitting in the dark, just sitting there. Mark is next to me. You're going to meet Mark. Again, he's part of our team. Sitting down there, and all of a sudden, we saw a black mist form in that basement. And it went all across. You know what we brave paranormal investigators did? Oh my God. What is it? I don't know. Marcus, I don't know, Annie. I said, I don't know what that was. But we're brave. So we did EVP session, and we did get a voice that says, hi, like that. Another investigation up at the hostel. Barry and Kathy, who aren't here tonight with us, unfortunately.
Oops, sorry. That was
They actually run Brownwell Cottage Paranormal Investigations, and they're as cool as all get out. But Barry and I are standing down at the steps, and you won't be able to go in the hostel, so I'll paint a picture. You walk in the front door, you go straight through the kitchen, and there's a stairway. Well, that's where the house where Guy Barry lived. You'll see that. They'll tell you the story. Guy Barry is who Sally Rose fell in love with, right? So we're sitting at another investigation, and I've got my camera. I'm looking around to see who's sleeping on my team, and I found one. Whitney, wake up, honey. We're on a paranormal investigation. It's not that boring. But I look on the staircase, and there is a mist white light. And we have these K2 meters, which is, it's like what you use for electromagnetic fields. Hadn't gone off all night. This mist goes up the stairs. Barry's standing next to me, and I goes, Barry, did you see that? He said, see what? I said, oh my God, there it goes again. The K2 meter went off. And once again, we got a voice that said, hello. So who's ever up at the hostel comes and talks to us every once in a while. We'll be back up there, I don't know, probably a month or so. Now in the cemetery where you're going to go, and you're going to meet some of the people up at the cemetery, we went there and performed a little bit of I was going to say an exorcism. Oh, no. Are you kidding? I went to The Conjuring on Thursday. Lorraine and Ed Warren are like my heroes in the paranormal field. John Zaffis, that I told you about, I hunted with, that's his nephew, haunted collector. Anyway, we're standing in there, and again, we're standing there just looking at the graves. Oh, there's Louie. Hi, Louie. Mr. B, are you here? Didn't get anything. Didn't get any pictures. Got nothing up there. Second or third time we've been out there. We don't stay up there very long. I am very respectful of where people are buried. And in my mind, it's when you die and you're put 6 feet under, why the heck would I want to go back there? I'm going to go back to the big house or something. But here's the thing. On our review, don't you know, old Mr. B, Louis Brownfield, that is responsible for this beautiful place you're at tonight. We hear a voice say, read my books. He's still marketing. Come on. Come on, Louis, do something. Like move a branch, throw a rock or something. Read my books, he says. Okay, I will. So,
1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute and I'll show you the picture. Now we're going up to the big house, right? I've investigated at the big house. One of our team members, former team member, who has a different job and can't be with us anymore, his grandfather sold the original farm to Louis Brownfield. You'll hear all about this tonight. We're sitting again up at the big house, doing our paranormal thing, and we did a review. Now, Mr. Bromfield, Mr. B, Louis, has dogs. One of the things up there is a ghost dog. The difference between what you're going to see at the house tonight and what happened when Louis was here, this was a farm. Louis had his boots on. His dogs ran around in the house. He had a housekeeper quit, opened the refrigerator to let the dogs eat out of it. He was just an ordinary, regular guy like the rest of us, although I don't let my dog eat out of the refrigerator.
Sorry, your time's up.
So, okay. So anyway, we're up at the big house, and we have witnessed and heard the ghost dog up there. No problem. So if you feel somebody brushing up against your butt, it may or may not be the guy next to you. Although at my age, I just stick it out there. Go for it. But anyway, we're taking a picture, and in review, our investigations start with our research on the property. Then we do the investigation. Then we go and do the review, and it takes weeks, sometimes months. I'm going to show you a picture. Louis Bromfield has 3 daughters. One is Hope, one is Ann, one is Ellen. Hope and Ellen are still alive. Hope lives in Utah, right, Sierra?
Yeah.
Okay. Hope is in a nursing home in Utah. She still likes to hear from people on the farm. Ellen comes back about every 2 years. She has her Malabar in South America. Unfortunately, Ann passed away. Ann, in today's society, probably would have been diagnosed with severe autism. Back then, they said she had schizophrenia. But as we're taking a picture, and Denise, who used to be with us, used to like to jump out of closets and stuff at me. But she was in another room, and everybody was down. We snapped a picture. And what we think we got was Ann Bromfield, because it was taken up in the girl's bedroom. And you'll see that tonight. And I'm going to show you the picture right here. That person right there is not there. That is a true apparition ghost.